Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm Sandra Bnazis, member of the Parliament and chairwoman of Foreign Affairs Committee in the House of Representatives. Honorable Chairperson, Your Excellency, Madam Secretary General of IPA, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to take the floor before such a great audience. The issue at hand is of critical importance, weaving bonds to promote peace. Peace is not merely the absence of armed conflicts. It also encompasses security, the rule of law, and all the conditions necessary for individuals, families, and communities to live fulfilling lives and realize their socio-economic potential. Peace is also a precondition for tackling major global development challenges, including the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. In this context, it is essential to reflect on how climate disruption, trade disturbances, fragile supply chain, and emerging technological challenges impact regional stability and security. These factors now shape public policies and rightly occupy a central place in the concern of decision makers around the world. The role of parliamentarians is therefore critical in designing effective strategies to face these challenges and in ensuring the human well-being remains at the heart of development. Climate change is not just an environmental concern, it is also a driver of instability, exacerbating water scarcity, food insecurity, and triggering population displacement. Climate action is no longer optional. It is an absolute necessity to ensure national and regional security. In this regard, Morocco's response has been both pioneering and pragmatic. Backed by ambitious legislation, our national strategy for sustainable development commits to reach 52% renewable energy by 2030, in line with the Paris Agreements. The Nurwazada solar complex, the largest of its kind, illustrates Morocco's commitment to green industrialization, enabling a significant reduction in carbon emission and greater energy security. Additionally, parliamentary oversight mechanisms ensure that climate adaptation is integrated into our national security strategy by anticipating risks such as drought-induced migration and resource-related conflicts. Morocco also advocates for South-South solidarity in climate actions. Developing countries must be both beneficiaries and drivers of innovative climate solutions. These convictions underpin our collaboration with the ASEAN, particularly in sustainable agriculture, water management, and the transition to renewable energy. Ladies and gentlemen, the fragility of global supply chain, highlighted by the pandemic and increasing geopolitical tensions, calls for a new paradigm of economic diplomacy. Under the leadership of His Majesty the King, Morocco has positioned itself as a hub of stability and connectivity between Africa, Europe, and the wider world. One of our flagship initiatives, the Morocco Offer, is an ambitious industrial policy that attracts investment in the automotive, aerospace, and green tech sector, thus diversifying supply chain and reducing dependence on single markets. The Tangier ports, now Africa's largest, strengthens maritime security and trade resilience while serving as a gateway between ASEAN and Africa. Our parliamentary oversight of trade agreements ensure the inclusion of climate resilience criteria, social protection standards, and digital trade requirements, a model Asian may find instructive. Trade must remain a driver of stability, not a source of vulnerability. At the same time, the digital revolution opens unprecedented opportunities but also generates new risks. Cyber threats, AI governance, and the digital divide calls for robust legislative frameworks. Morocco's approach, centered on active parliamentary supervision, includes the Morocco Digital 2025 strategy aimed at expanding connectivity while protecting critical infrastructure from cyber attacks. We have also enacted data protection law aligned with the international standards to strengthen trust in the digital economy. We are currently developing partnerships with ASEAN in the areas of e-governance and smart cities, showcasing Morocco's experience in digital transformation. Without good governance, technology can divide as easily as it can unite. That is why Morocco advocates for global digital agreements that prioritize inclusion, security, and ethical innovation. In conclusion, I would like to recall the words of His Majesty King Mohammed VI. The challenges we face do stop at borders, neither should our solution. I firmly believe that through enhanced parliamentary cooperation, Morocco and Egypt can transform climate challenges into opportunities for green growth, make supply chain more secure and inclusive, and turn technology into force for stability rather than division. The path forward is clear. Our parliaments should be and must be the engines of this transformation where solidarity meets strategy and where peace is built through shared action. Thank you.
Thank you, Morocco.